Hey guys, Brandon here, coming at you with another MLB the Show video. Today I wanted to go over the 5th inning program moments that they have released so far and how to do those. There's a couple tricky ones in there, so I want to show you some tips and whatnot of how to best do that. So if we jump over to the moments, 5th inning. Alright, so the first one, just make sure that you have the pitcher that you think you can strike out the most people with in your closing pitcher slot of your team. Besides that, that one's not too difficult. Just gotta score a run. Don't hit a batter, don't walk a batter, don't give up a run. Just how you'd normally play it. It's no big deal on that one. We have, except for this one, it's not necessarily 6 outs of you hitting, it's 3 outs hitting, 3 outs pitching. So make sure that you have your best 3 hitters in the top 3 of your order, which I'd assume you would anyway. Win the game, not hard. We got pitch 2 innings here, win 1 game, do not give up a run. It's going to be your team's ace, so I don't know if it's just the highest overall person or the person you put in the first slot. It shouldn't matter either way, really, as long as you have a good pitcher there. So just pitch 2 innings, win 1 game, don't give up a run. It's just the final 2 innings, so it's really not a big deal. The setup man, not entirely sure which setup man it is. I think it was my Rich Gossage, so I think it's the first setup man that's for that challenge. So if you have somebody that you don't like in your first setup position, you might want to switch it. Where are we even at? Here's setup man. So pitch an inning, don't give up a hit, don't give up a run. Shouldn't be too hard, it's only 3 outs. For this one, you start in the top of the first, you're hitting first. You need to score 4 or 5 runs, tally 4 hits, 4 RBIs. So if you don't get on with your leadoff hitter and your leadoff hitter's like Ichiro or something, I'd just restart from there. Make sure you get on with your leadoff hitter, steal second, steal third, and make sure he scores. I tried to score 2 runs in the first inning. I actually scored 3 on a home run, and then the next inning I scored my 2, and I was able to finish in 2 innings. But just make sure you set yourself up good. You don't want to play through all 6, struggling to get it in the 6th inning, and then you don't get it, and then you waste your time. Just make sure within like the first 2 innings you have 3 runs, so that in the last 4 all you have to get is like 2 runs. So just restart. Restart will be your best friend if you aren't doing so well. Just a 3-inning game. Make sure you're striking out people, getting hits, winning the game. The 1 plate appearance with Lou Gehrig. I think for this one I hit a home run. Just power swung it and hit a home run since it's on veteran. With this one we have shouldn't be too bad. It's only 3 innings that you have to pitch for this one, so just win the game, don't give up a run. So just pitch 3 innings with this good pitcher on All-Star and don't give up a run. Josh Donaldson, the first hit I swung with X and just got like a single, and the second one I swung with square and I hit a home run. So if you feel like, if you get your hit before you hit your home run, I'd go with square, because it's kind of an all or nothing swing. And he can hit home runs with X, but it's just a little bit easier to hit him out with square. Hit a home run with Gehrig. Obviously you're square swinging for the fence if you want to. Maybe you don't have as much control on your PCI and you need to swing with X, but I would recommend square for all the home run ones. Another home run, square. We have this one where we have to strike out 17 batters. So striking out the 17 batters was kind of an issue. Where was... Oh, it's this one. So for this one, extra base hit and an RBI, they put Babe Ruth on first base, and then you're hitting with Lou Gehrig. And if I hit balls off the wall and Babe Ruth wouldn't run home, and I tried going like down the right field line since Gehrig's a lefty, and he wouldn't run home again. So what you really have to do is, you're playing on that field, I'm not really even sure what it's called. It's got a green fence, and then left center is the farthest part of the field. So what you got to do is either swing for left center, or you got to hit a home run, otherwise Babe Ruth won't run home. So if you can just try to go oppo, left center, or swing for the fences for a home run, those will be your best bet. Otherwise, you're just going to hit it like off the wall. I had it roll to the wall. Like I said, I pulled it down the line. He didn't run home on any of those. Hit so many extra base hits, but just wasn't getting the RBI. And we'll go to this one before we go to the Bob Gibson one. We have the 5th inning bosses play a 6th inning game. We're just going to win one game, tally 4 hits, score 5 runs. It's the same thing, but you have to pitch to them first. Wait, no. No, I think you get to play as their team. So just make sure you're scoring runs in the first inning, otherwise you can just restart and give yourself a better start towards it. But for this one, we'll jump into it, and I'll show you guys what I would recommend, if I can even get the situation. In the first inning, you'll have a little bit of an advantage because you can restart. Obviously, you can restart in every inning, but if you don't get a strikeout in the 8th inning, you don't want to have to restart by then. So in a 9-inning game where you have to pitch all 9 innings, you want to average 2 strikeouts an inning. Since that's 18, you only need 17, but you can throw really wherever you want. But the thing I want to show you is, if they hit a pop-up in the infield, you want to try to get to every pop-up in the infield, just so that when you try to call off all the other players, just dive out of the way and then let them have a hit. It doesn't really matter if they get a hit. Obviously, the only mission is strikeouts. So if they do end up hitting a pop-up in the infield, I don't know if I'll ever get a pop-up in the infield. I don't know why I did this. Anyway, if they hit a pop-up in the infield, you just want to take your pitcher, move him wherever the ball's going to be. So it's at first base. The first baseman's at the site right now. It's a pop-up. And then you just walk over to it. You take it from him. And then he'll kind of back off. And you just R1 to dive away. I think or that one's jump. It doesn't really matter. I usually jump and then the ball just lands right in between me and him. And they get on base or the ball rolls foul, but you still get chances to strike him out. It really doesn't even matter if you win the game, just as long as you get your strikeout. So get 2 strikeouts at least in the first inning, if not all 3 of them, to give yourself a good start. And then if you have any balls hit on the infield or any balls hit to you, don't get the player out. Just make sure that you get strikeouts with your outs and not trying to put out other people. So I hope that helped with that mission that some people are having issues with. But the only other issue I had with any of the other challenges was that Lou Gehrig and Babe Ruth on first base. So hopefully this helped you guys out with these moments, and hopefully you're on your way to 300 stars. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. No, I won't. We're going to open up a pack here. We have, I'm not entirely sure. I think these are the moment packs. So hopefully we're getting a diamond. I think we're due for a diamond now. We'll take a silver. Nothing too great. Okay. Starling Marte. Alright, this one's for sure gonna have a diamond in it, so that's cool. Okay, never mind. Yep, so that'll be it for right now. nothing really else you can touch up on. That's all the moments for right now. I'll probably make another video with the other moments just so that if anybody's still going for 300 stars at that point, obviously there's going to be a lot of people who are. I'll make the video showing you guys how to do those and with any helpful hints that I know. So thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. We'll see you later.